Hi everyone, Caroline here. If you're using yellow crystals or crystals with a yellow energy like tiger eye, citrine, yellow jasper, and the like for abundance creation, money, wealth creation, or for power and courage, or confidence and strength and self-worth, I'd like you to consider that those crystals that you love so much, those crystals that we all love so much, may not see you to the end of your process because those crystals have a yellow energy, and a yellow energy is one that initiates things. It's one that begins things. It does not complete things. That energy does not see you to the end. So, even though these crystals look brownish or golden brown or whatever, they have a yellow energy, and that is why I want you to pay attention so you do not miss out on this. Okay, I really love these kinds of subjects because they introduce a new thought pattern that helps us crystal lovers really shift our perspectives and look at things from different angles, and that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm excited to share this, so pay attention. Okay, all right, if you're one of the people who loves to wear yellow crystals like the ones that I've mentioned, or if you love to wear yellow colors, or if you love to work with yellow energy for color therapy, or for joy, or for liveliness, or for abundance and those good things, or whatever, or if you've been drawn to these colors or these crystals and you're struggling to complete things, you start things but you don't finish, and you're wondering why the energies of these crystals or the energy of the yellow color is not working for you, I want you to pay attention and hear me out because I'm about to introduce to you a new perspective to consider when working with these particular crystals, because at the end of the day, we want to ensure that whatever it is that you're using the crystals to support you for is seen to the end, that you accomplish that purpose. So this is just something that's kind of different from what a lot of people are talking about, but I love to talk about this stuff. So let me know your opinion and your perspective on what I'm about to share, and also perhaps you could also tell me your experiences with these particular crystals, tiger eye, citrine, and whatnot, because this sharing of knowledge, like I always say, it really adds to the depth of experiences, and it's always good to know things from the eyes of other people who are working with these powerful beings. Okay, so let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on these crystals and whether they really worked for you the way that you intended them to work for you when you got them, and what kind of struggles that you've had in the process of working with these specific crystals. Deal? Okay, good. You know, guys, there's so much to say, so much to share, so much to talk about when it comes to energy and colors and shapes and crystals and all these good things. Oh my God, I do not even know where to start, but it just gets me so excited. But for this specific video, I mean, I could talk about a lot of things, you know, in terms of what the color yellow means, what it symbolizes, and all these different aspects. But for this specific video, I just want to focus on this one specific quality because I believe it's a quality that's very important to help us understand and also to give us an idea of when to really use these crystals and what to do when these specific crystals are not supporting us in the way that we feel that they need to support us, and also to sort of help us figure out what may really be going on and what type of actions we can take to ensure that the process is moving along smoothly, right? This is what we want, because at the end of the day, why work with tiger eye? Why work with citrine? Why work with all these different kinds of crystals if you're not getting results? The thing is, we get the wisdom and then we skillfully apply that wisdom in our own lives, and then, you know, we get the progress, we get the results, we get the experiences that we have. And once we have got those experiences, who can tell us anything else? Because the proof is in the pudding, right? Okay, here's the thing. Just like in real life, there are people who initiate things and there are people who close things. There are people who begin things and there are people who end things. Just like in a sales deal or something like that. There are certain people who draw in the customer, and then there's some people who work the customer, and then there's some people who close the deal. Yellow crystals or the yellow energy is an energy that initiates the deal. it does not close the deal. So when you're working with crystals like tiger eye and citrine and yellow jasper and whatnot, crystals that have this yellow type of energy, they initiate the process. So you might feel an urgency, a genuine desire to start something in your life, or maybe you want to create abundance in your life, you want to make more money, you want to initiate something, you want to begin a process for yourself, you want to begin to heal yourself, you want to begin to grow yourself, your power, your strength, your confidence, you want to work on your solar plexus and whatnot. So you might feel that urge and that desire. And when you have that genuine urgency to begin a process, that is when you will usually notice that citrine is calling you, or tiger eye is calling you, or you're drawn to work with crystals that really pump you up and make you excited to jump on something and do something and let's go type of thing, to initiate that process. And that, my friends, is the energy of yellow crystal. It's that type of let's go energy, let's do it. But in many cases, it stops right there, because that energy is one that starts things, but it does not close, okay? So you might be left wondering and thinking things like, oh, I started something, I started to work on a project, I was so excited in the beginning, and I was working with tiger eye and citrine, but I don't know what happened, and now I'm just kind of, I don't even know what's going on. Like, what happened? Yep, what happened is that the energy that you're working with is one that just initiates. So now it's up to you to take the necessary steps to push the process along. And this is what I want you to pay attention to. And maybe you can tell me from your own experiences whether tiger eye or these yellow crystals have really pushed you to the end of your process, or if you have had to take additional steps in between to get you to that point. Because you know what, things are just not general. There's always layers and layers of information. And like I said again, that application of that wisdom that you receive has to be very, very skillful if we are to see or experience the results that we want, right? Okay. I know many people really experience tiger eye and citrine and all these yellow energies very powerfully, and they experience results, and that's fine. I'm not arguing with that. But for those who are working with these specific yellow energy crystals and they have not been experiencing the results that they want, or for those who are noticing that they started out with enthusiasm, but that enthusiasm is gone or waning, and that nothing is changing, the money is not coming in, the abundance is not coming in, they still have self-confidence and self-worth issues, their power and their strength is not to the point that they would really be delighted to sing home about. I want you to keep in mind when you're working with these crystals that the yellow energy is an initiating energy. It is an energy that starts processes but does not complete the process for you. It is the initiator and not the closer, the beginner and not the ender, okay? So what happens in cases like this is that you have to take additional steps, or to augment this energy, or to use other crystals or other color energies to support this process, to ensure that you get to the end of where you want to go when you're working with these specific crystals. And the energies that can support these yellow energies are red energies, or red crystals, or black or dark colored crystals that will help to support this energy and ground it for you until you get to the end of the process in the earthly realm. It's energy that grounds and settles you down on earth to achieve whatever it is that you're achieving. The energy, of course, can go upward, but that's another story, so I don't want to get into that. But for now, in order to get that kind of support, you can combine the yellow crystals with red crystals of your choice, or the crystals that you're intuitively guided to work with for whatever issue you're working on that is related to this type of yellow energy of the solar plexus, or you can work with dark colored crystals. All right? Okay. Anywho, since we now know that yellow crystals are initiators, they're like part A of a process, and that when things are not moving along for us, that it's up to us to sustain the process and maintain the process by using other means like esoteric tools or therapeutic tools or analytical tools, or even other crystals to move us along, because all those things are part B of the process. Then I believe that if we apply all these things skillfully, then we are all going to be winning, winning, winning. Anywho, let me know in the comment section what your perspective is on this specific matter and how you've experienced the yellow energy or the yellow crystals, and even whether you agree with this or not and why, because your perspective is important, and this is all about learning to go deep. We're all diving deep into all these subject matters. All right, guys, I'll see you next time, and I love you. Stay powerful because that's what and who we truly are. Bye.